All right, let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1. Fight, robots, fight. Trampoline and Tartarus. Tartarus came flying out of the corner and is now flying around the cage. Trampoline and Undercutter going. Everybody likes the wall today so far, not each other's competitors. There we go. Good hits there. Ooh. One robot completely upside down now. Oh, and there goes the entire weapon. That drum is still very much spinning. Looks like that weapon motor is flying around the front of Tartarus. And that is a tap out. Your winner of that match is Trampoline. Good job. One, fight robots, fight. Murder Paws quickly out of the gate, but Sour Cream moved to the side and was able to get out of the way quickly. Good pop up there from Murder Paws. That wedge of Sour Cream did a good job deflecting that hit, though. Just a little bit of damage on that front corner. Now, these are plastic Antweights, so that means everything in the robot is plastic, except for batteries and wires. Those are still allowed in this division, but for the most part, that is about it. Everything else is usually PLA and other materials. Sour Cream under Murder Paws for a good pin there. And remember, he has to back off now at pins at 5 seconds, no longer the full 10. These drivers are doing a very good job of staying face to each other. But a good sneak in there from the side on Murder Paws. Sour Cream still moving very well. Let's see who has more pushing power. Oh. Murder Paws is just missing, I think, the pieces he wants to get to on Sour Cream because of the way that wedge is so low to the ground. He's essentially going right over. And that's what gets him pinned. 1 minute to go in this match. Murder Paws upside down, but able to self-right with a few quick bounces. Really good driving here from both drivers. Sour Cream using that wedge just as it should be. See if he can't get another pin here. It's like a ramp there for Murder Paws. Ramping right over the front of Sour Cream. Oh. Just less than 30 seconds to go in this match. This might be the first match we have that's going to go to the judges. Both robots still driving. And I spoke too soon. Good hit there. And this match is ending in 4, 3, 2, 1. Drivers to your corners. That was an awesome match. We are going to the judges for the first time today, so we will see what they have to say. All right, let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1. Fight, robots, fight. Last minute, the wedge lifter bot here. Oh, but it looks like a wheel has fallen off, unfortunately. So if Devastator can get to that other wheel, this match will definitely be over. But so far, still hobbling along on one. Devastator doing a really good job of pulling all of those forks off of the front of the robot. And there they go. What was once a completely toothed face is now completely flat. Thanks to Devastator. If Devastator can get to that other side and get that wheel, that might just be it. But instead, right now, they are sending forks a-flying. Ref asking for motion. And yep, oh nope, the other wheel is still there. But Devastator's weapon has slowed way down. And I believe has stopped. And there we go. There's that count out from the ref. And that is going to be a win for Devastator. Now we're going to have to clean all the forks out of the arena. This match started in 3, 2, 1. Fight, robots, fight. 2 horizontal spinners here. One struggling to get out of the corner. But if they make connection, I don't know what's going to happen. This could get crazy. Good pin attempt there when you try to get your competitor into the wall and hope that their weapon stops. Wolverine moving very nicely through the arena. Eschatology does seem to be struggling with one-sided drive, but that weapon is definitely spinning and could make contact at any point, although it does look like it could be a little bit tall and might just go right over the top of Wolverine. We'll see. Oh. That's a good pin there. Backed off after just 2 seconds. Eschatology really kind of just stuck in that one spot on the floor. Everybody's stuck on the floor. Oh, moving a little bit there. But they are still showing enough movement that they are not going to get a count out. At least not yet. There's 1 minute to go in this match. This one could come down to just what damage may or may not happen in the last minute. Good contact there. Nothing seems too broken yet. 30 seconds remaining. The robots are making contact, but neither weapon seems to be doing enough damage that their competitor wants to like break into pieces. But that's okay. That means they're fully durable plastic ants. They are just cute and adorable. And here goes the end of the match. This is going to go to the judges in 3, 2, 1. That is your match. Competitors to your doors if you are able. We are going to wait for the judges on that one. Sometimes I'm really glad I'm not a judge, and this is one of those moments.
A nice box rush by Trampoline pulling up just at the last moment and getting a hit in. Remember, this is our plastic ant division, so these bots are almost completely 3D printed. Trampoline with a couple of hits, and that's a nice pop at the front of Wolverine. Wolverine getting its bearings back. Trampoline's right back on top of him, though. Wolverine seems to have lost its left drive side. Trampoline still looking for another hit, still out for blood. Wolverine's weapon's still operational, so as long as your weapon's working, there's still hope. But that right drive guard, the right wheel guard on Wolverine's a little chunked up over there. It's not going to be considered functional damage as far as the judges go. But that left drive side, oh, that's a tap out. Wolverine taps out. Your winner by tap out is Trampoline. Ready. Devastator, are you ready? Devastator's ready. Ref Ashley, you are ready. Judges, are you ready? Judges are ready. Let's get this fight started in 3, 2, 1, fight! Devastator spins up. It's got that horizontal undercutter. Sour Cream is pure wedge, so it's going to try to use that wedge to deflect the blows, that powerful undercutter of Devastator. And that's just what it's doing. Looks like that wedge is hinged also, which is going to help it stay underneath Devastator. Meanwhile, Devastator, if they can't just hit that front of that wedge because that's just going to deflect them upwards, they're going to need to figure out how to get to the sides of Sour Cream. It's tricky. Sour Cream has some good wheel guards over there. So effectively, Devastator is going to have to go all the way to the back of Sour Cream to try to do damage. But, these fights can be very chaotic, and Devastator may just have an opportunity. The bad news is Devastator's weapon is back. As long as your weapon is spinning, you have hope. And if you don't have a weapon, an active weapon like by design, like Sour Cream, there is always hope. As long as you have that wedge, there's hope. Devastator is not moving right now, was a little bit stuck, but now freed itself. Now trying to get something on Sour Cream. Sour Cream's drive seems to be a little bit in and out, but they're working now. Both bots seem to have full functionality as of this moment, but Sour Cream able to bully Devastator into the corner. 1 minute left, and that's a good move by Sour Cream. And Devastator has requested an unstick, so we're going to pause. We're pausing the match, hands off controllers. We're opening the doors, and we're going to unstick Devastator. All right, the doors open. Have to be very, very careful with these bots, even though they're quote unquote just plastic ants, they're still very, very dangerous. So the doors are closed. Okay, competitors can pick up their controllers now. Sour Cream, you ready to resume? Sour Cream's ready. Devastator, are you ready to resume? Ready to resume. Let's get this fight resumed in 3, 2, 1, fight! All right, so good news is both bots seem to have full functionality. Sour Cream is looking to deflect once again those blows. Devastator getting hung up a little bit on a bit of the arena. Wonder if that drive is not quite as powerful as when it entered the match. And there's a pin. There's a pin from Sour Cream driving underneath Devastator. Devastator's still able to move, but that weapon isn't spinning anymore. And there's a nice flip from Sour Cream. Devastator is now upside down. There's another pin by Sour Cream. 10 seconds left, and that's a tap out. Tartarus, are you ready? Ref, are you ready? Judges, are you ready? All right, let's get this fight started in 3, 2, 1, fight! So here we go. Eschatology having some problems with its right drive side right out of the gate. Tartarus with a tentative startup. Its weapon is not really spinning that hard. That is Eschatology. I'm sorry, that is Tartarus. Eschatology does have its weapon going. Eschatology opting to start this fight upside down. So its undercutter is an overcutter for this fight. So it looks like Tartarus's weapon is down. So Eschatology's weapon is up, and those drive gremlins from the start of the fight have been solved. So Eschatology now with full drive, a fully functioning weapon, albeit one that is hitting to the top of Tartarus instead of the bottom. That might be by design. Tartarus's drive is working fine, but I don't see any sign of life from its weapon. It looks like Eschatology's right drive is seizing up again, so that seems to be in and out for this fight so far. But like I said before, its weapon is still going. And like I said in the last fight, as long as your weapon is going, you have life. There's a nice hit. Actually, that was Tartarus, I think, driving into Eschatology's weapon. Well, they're all line drives of the box score the next day. Eschatology's drive is back, and now it's getting a couple of hits in. Its weapon is spinning. It doesn't seem to be spinning with the force it should have. So, these hits are relatively mild on Tartarus, but considering Tartarus doesn't have a spinning weapon, that might be enough in the eyes of the judges. We'll see how it goes, if it goes to a JD. And that's a pin from Tartarus. It's a nice move by Tartarus. They needed to do something like that in the fight to show some control under the new judging criteria. That is considered engagement. There's another nice pin from Tartarus getting underneath Eschatology. Eschatology not quite able to get those big hits in this fight so far, but let's see if they can leave an impression on the judges in the waning seconds of this fight. Another good pin from Tartarus, but Eschatology escapes. 10 seconds remaining in the fight. And that's the fight. So we are ready to start this fight in 3, 2, 1, fight! And here we go. Murder Paws has its weapon fully spun up. And last minute does not have its rear forks installed. It does have 2 of its right forks in for this fight. And that's going to be a pin for Murder Paws. A very destructive pin as pieces of last minute go flying. Last minute seems to be fully recovered, though. It's got that lifter, that big lifter in the middle. Oh, and it's doing the thing very briefly. And now, and I think that's a wheel that just came off of last minute. And Murder Paws going in against the back of last minute. Another pin. Referee's calling another pin. Remember, you can hold pins for 5 seconds. That lifter on last minute, waggling up and down, unable to unstick itself, but Murder Paw says, that's okay, I'll take care of it, and does the unstick, and that's a tap out. So last minute taps out, Murder Paws will advance. All right, let's get this fight started in 3, 2, 1, fight! Here they come. Devastator seems to have caught itself a little bit on the floor. Oh, big hit, and that's a bit of Devastator's weapon that just came off. Half of their weapon just came off on that big, big exchange. So Devastator's not going to be able to spin that weapon. If they do, they're going to have some shake damage to their bot. Bots do not like shaking. They're thinking of tapping out, but they're going to keep at it. Good for you, because you can still be a control bot. You can still do some damage. Oh, that's the whole weapon, and that's a tap out. So Tartarus advances via tap out. That was a fun fight. Murder Pause is ready. Okay, ref is ready. Judges are ready. Let's get this father versus son fight started in 3, 2, 1, fight! Both bots. Oh, there's a good hit from Murder Paws, winning that first exchange. Wolverine's weapon is up. Both bots are fully functional. Both bots looking for some kind of hit. There's a Murder Paws going up against the back of Wolverine, then a good hit to the front of Wolverine. Wolverine is trying to drive upside down. There's a good hit from Murder Paws, taking Wolverine into the side of the arena. Another hit, some more incidental hits between these two competitors. So the father is Wolverine, that is the horizontal spinner. The son is Murder Paws, that is the vertical spinner. Wolverine asking for his son to flip him over so he can drive right side up, the way his controls are configured. And his son trying to do just that. Murder Paws, there's a nice hit from Murder Paws. Another nice hit. You can see the back of Wolverine starting to get a little chunked up. And a good pin from Murder Paws and another hit from Murder Paws. That weapon on Wolverine looks a little askew. 1 minute left in this fight. Murder Paws with a couple more hits. Another big hit. Wolverine still has some drive. That's a tap out. Wolverine is tapped out. Murder Paws advances to fight Plastic and Tartarus. Tartarus is ready. Murder Paws, are you ready? Murder Paws is ready. Referee is ready. Judges, are you ready? Let's get this fight started in 3, 2, 1, fight! So whoever wins this fight will guarantee themselves at least third place. Whoever loses will finish fourth, which is pretty good considering that they've been fighting all day. Both bots are circling around, looking for that angle, looking for that right angle, or I should say correct angle, which could be a right angle. Tartarus taking out a bit of the wall. These are plastic ants, but still very destructive despite being 3D printed. They can really pack a punch, and both these bots have been very powerful all day. Big hit from Murder Paws. Little piece of plastic goes flying. I'm not sure which bot that came from. Another big hit from Murder Paws. And another one. Some good hits from both bots. Decent mobility from both bots. Tartarus looking for a good hit. So far, Murder Paws has won most of the exchanges, but Tartarus still very much in this fight. Trying to do a little bit of a Billings turn. Lure Murder Paws in from its back and then spin around and get that undercutter to hit the side of Murder Paws. Murder Paws with those wheel guards that have been effective so far this tournament. Less than a minute remaining in this fight. Murder Paws continuing to try to find that angle. Tartarus spinning around, being a hard target, spinning around just fast enough that Murder Paws can't just go blindly in. They've got to pick their right moment. 30 seconds left in this fight. Well driven on both drivers. Very even match so far. Another hit from Murder Paws. Tartarus taking some. Oh! Tartarus's weapon assembly is gone and they tap out. So Murder Paws advances. But an outstanding fight. Tartarus will finish a well-deserved fourth. Three, 2, 1, fight! Weapons are up. Murder Paws going into Trampoline's territory. Gets a couple good hits and wins those exchanges, does Murder Paws. Trampoline spinning around. I think Trampoline is inverted right now, trying to get uninverted. Murder Paws looking for another big hit. That weapon on Murder Paws has been no joke all day. And there's that self-right. And another big hit. Once again, winning that exchange is Murder Paws. I saw a piece of debris fly off, but that might have been from a previous fight. Trampoline having some problems with its left drive. And now they're working on driving via gyro, spinning that weapon as fast as they can and going on 2 wheels. Murder Paws, in the meantime, full functionality. They're going to try to go for another big hit. So, Trampoline, their weapon is still working, so they have hope. They just have one drive side down for now. Spinning around is Trampoline. They're kind of a hard target right now. They're able to move fairly quickly as long as they can stay on that one wheel. Murder Paws looking for that opening. less than a minute remaining in this fight. Another big hit. I think that might have actually been trampoline against the side of the arena. Another hit. Actually, that one was a good hit for trampoline. That's the first exchange they've won so far this fight. So they are still in this. Murder pause. Appropriately taking a pause, waiting. Looking for an opening. Now pushing trampoline into the corner. And that's a pin for Murder Pause. One of the secrets of being a good kinetic bot is to also be a good control bot. And whoop, there. Nope, never mind. Trampoline almost asked for an unstick, but then they got unstuck themselves. 10 seconds remaining in this fight. And that's the fight. So the judges will determine the winner of that fight. We have sour cream in the red corner and murder pause in the blue corner. Sour cream, are you ready? Sour cream? Are you ready? Awesome. Murder pause, are you ready? Oh, referee says 1 minute. Waiting on officials. All right, referees are ready. Judges, are you ready? Let's get this plastic ant grand final started in 3, 2, 1, fight! So sour cream, a lifter versus murder pause, vertical spinner. And there's a good sign for sour cream. They're able to get underneath murder pause, but then murder pause able to get under sour cream. There's a big hit against sour cream, sending sour cream into the corner. And now the right corner of sour cream chunked up a little bit. Another big hit. Murder pause able to get to the side of sour cream, and that's a good sign for a murder pause. Now that wedge is lifted up a little bit. Oh, but they still have a little bit of leverage. You just saw murder pause drive over sour cream. That means as long as that's happening, sour cream has a chance. Sour cream needs to win that ground game in order to be effective. And that's what they're doing right now. Almost able to take murder pause to the corner, but not quite able to. Murder pause able to get off, and now some more hits. Still driving around. This is a close fight. It's anybody's game. Both bots driving back and forth, looking for an angle. Sour cream wants to get that lift in, but almost exposes its back to murder pause. There's a big hit, but the good news is it's off the front of sour cream, not the back. There's a good lift from sour cream, but now a hit from murder pause. And now another good leverage, getting underneath murder pause. That's just what sour cream wants to do. Keep controlling the fight. Keep taking murder pause's wheels away from them. That's what a good control bot does. Murder pause wants to keep on hitting sour cream, get more of those big hits in. They've taken a corner out of sour cream, but no functional damage has been done. Sour cream's still working. I don't know if sour cream's lifter is still working, so there may have been some damage done. Less than 30 seconds left in this fight. 10 seconds left, in fact. Very close fight. And this fight is going to the judges. Judges, do you need to see functionality? Oh, no weapon on sour cream. No weapon. Any other functionality tests you need? No? Okay, you can unload. All right, the judges are deciding. The winner obviously wins the event, first place. The loser gets second place. Both of these bots have gone a long way. Yeah, but it's not as loud. Your winner and first place in G Scrawl's Mechanical Mayhem Plants is Murder Paws by unanimous decision. Congratulations to Murder Paws. Congratulations to Sour Cream for an excellent day and finishing second.